Hey Broker Nation, Scott Beckford here. So we've done 6 episodes of $100 Million Journey, and every 6 episodes we're going to do an update show. So we're going to talk about leads that we got, how many deals that we did, how we're doing year to date. And so a couple things I want to talk about first though is, so what's worked really well for us since the beginning of, actually hold on, before I even say that, so the $100 Million Journey started in July of this year. We started documenting it, but Jules and I actually started working together in January of this year, 2017. And so some of the numbers that I'm going to show you are from the entire year of working together. We always had the goal of trying to get her business to 100 million, but we didn't actually decide to start documenting it right away. So that's something that we've decided, hey, why don't we document this, because make it more fun. And hopefully it'll keep us accountable, but also that you guys can learn some from us or learn from our mistakes and things that work. So what's worked really well for us, mapping out the customer journey was incredibly useful and helpful because it allowed Jules to sit down with her team and be like, hey, you know what, this is everything that's going to happen from beginning, from first call to client for life, and this is going to be your job and this is my job, and here's some moments of wow. And so honestly, that's been hugely helpful. Second thing that's really worked well for us is hiring Ellie has really helped Jules not only in terms of just running the business, but provide a really good customer experience. And so again, because we're in the commodity business, you got to really focus on that customer experience, and it's hard to do as a lone person as your volume starts to go up. So Ellie has really been helpful. In terms of what we learned, we realized that if we don't have we need to have a business plan, we also got to have a team plan in terms of like who's going to be on our team, what's the next hire look like, because we're not going to get to 100 million with the volume. Our average deal size means that we're probably going to need to do between 22 to 24 loans a month, and that's a lot of loans for one person to handle without an appropriate team. And so, and Jules will either have to work like a bajillion hours, or customer service level is going to go down, and so we don't want any of those things to happen. So we're obviously going to have a team plan. So in terms of, let's talk about leads. So, and I've measured from the last 3 months. So the leads that we've generated, August was 35, September was 43, and October was 31. And then what we looked at for deals for those 3 months were these were closed deals. So that was 10, 9, and 10. So 10 deals, 9 deals, and 10 deals for the last 3 months. And year to date, so this is basically since from January till October, end of October. So we got 2 more months. So we're currently sitting at the big reveal, Vanna White stuff. We're sitting at 30,242,000, and so probably finish the year around 35, 36. And a couple things about that. So what are our priorities for the next quarter? One of the priorities is for us to really hammer out what our team structure needs to look like. What's the optimum team? And the one thing I can tell you after looking at so many different team structures is there are some options out there, but we do need to get that figured out so we know our hiring plan for the next, year, next couple of years. Second thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a lot better job of tracking our leads in terms of like, okay, how many from which source. We currently know how many, and I know Jules would know these numbers. She could probably look at the list and tell you, but we as a team, we need to be able to make good business decisions. We really need to know our numbers better, and so we're gonna do a better job of lead tracking. And then finally, in this quarter, we're gonna create a business plan for 2018, because we don't want to go into 2018 without going, okay, how many deals do we want to get? How many leads does that look like? What does that look like for staff? We need to look at all that stuff, and so we need to plan it. We know that it's not going to be, it's obviously going to have to be dynamic, but the exercise will actually be helpful, and it'll help us keep on track for our plan for next year. So 30 million, we're hoping to end the year around 35, so it's a great from last year, and then obviously it's not 100 million, but we didn't expect to do this in 1 year. We expect this to be 3, maybe 4 years. My hope is 3 years. We can go to 100, but maybe it'll be 4, who knows? So thank you guys for checking in. If you have any questions for us, next time Jules will be on this video with me. The other thing is right now she couldn't even do the video today because she's been busy. So next time we'll do this together. And if you have any questions for us, please comment below, send them to us. And then we shot one of the things we did when we went down to Vancouver. We met with David Ford, who's a mortgage guy who's probably going to finish, I can't remember if he told me 70, 80 million this year. A really smart guy, and so we really wanted to talk to him about his process as well as his team structure, because we're looking at ours. And so we did basically what do you want to call it, an interview with him. Jules and I sat down and asked him a bunch of questions. So you can follow the link below to check that out. David's an awesome guy, and I kid you not, the stairs at the beginning of that show, that's fully legit. It was, I don't know if it was like 6 flights of stairs or something, but it was ridiculous. And so check that out and reach out to David if you picked up anything from him, because he's an awesome guy. Thanks so much.